we're in the tropical diver. I think we're in the tropical diver.
Are you trying to type stupid?
Envious of none but everyone, such none of thee as I alone, nor of trial and discourse to find a lover devout of mind for world and sum, none of thee lose a cried of face, whence called forth malice from a glance, thou potency to spring despair from chance, passion is void chance. My comparison you not be, waits not my epitome. This separates our souls a mock. I take no joy in bigotry. Mistaken much to be a flame when cool my countenance be. No, not my turmoil angst be saved to become my company. My talent lay for melody which I thence used to relate. These poems my mind doth show to teach ones not to live in hate. What I seek lies dead to me beyond its mortal shell, and beckons me to chase it hence in vain and strife and fell. Where I find rest, I govern well the scavenger I am. Stood fast to fight, if hopeless be, to find some other land. Devout of much, I care ask for none, save one with thoughts like me. This wars the stars to turbulence, that I should dare to dream. Prepared I stand, affix me not to veils thou gaze through blackened stone. Affix to hate what thou not know, though proud, I fear to stand alone. Perplexed I am, how thou can love thine killer where they stand. With tidings held to give to them, this one thou call a man. I don't need anything, but I want it all at times. On a jaded high, I reel in stupor between target and executioner. Snakes are everywhere, and I feel peace pulling me in for wars around the next turn. The world is a dark room, hard to tell where you are, what's next. At blinding speeds, I'm living black lightning. My words, your demise, the edge of a rose. Cards and adaptation making me. Loner. Envy hides behind disdain. Creation, man, and subjects. What of this uncontrollable anomaly? The deadly, poetic pariah. Rains of stars cry to me. Rebel. Alright, it's your boy Jokatech, a.k.a. The Beast, a.k.a. Pariah, a.k.a. The Great One, a.k.a. The Poet. You already know what time it is. Just doing a little drop-in. It's been quite a while since I've opened up and said anything. I've been in the Ozarks working on this music. You've seen some of it manifest itself on Spotify, on SoundCloud, a couple of vids on YouTube, but other than that, I've been pretty quiet. My blog site as well. Check it out, jteaminc.blogspot.com, my newest blog. And also been working on this novel. As a matter of fact, if I could pull it up here, if that's possible. Let's see if we can pull this baby up now. Alright. One second. Loading, buffering, all that good stuff. I am currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chapters in. There's the last ones right there. You already know what time it is. And other than that, as I'll get into a little later, I've been working on trying to complete Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. A game that is very annoying. See, what I do as far as when I write, I found this helpful to do stuff like this. Like I'll do a little synopsis of what I want to cover in the later chapters, and I'll go from there. And once I get a foundation going, that's when I'll kind of allow myself to branch out, kind of start winging it, page to page. Other than that, I've also been streamlining my nutrition. You see, in the past, on Facebook, you've probably seen a couple of videos where I'm taking about 12 supplements. I took Megamen, I took Omega 369, which is not bad actually. I was taking pre and post workout. I was taking overnight protein, everything. NO2. I can't believe what I was taking. But now, one thing I didn't do before that I started doing was I started taking my creatine separately. So I take 100% creatine. The Elite Series is pretty good. I take that separately because a friend of mine once told me it's more effective when you take it completely rather than the monohydrate that they put into the supplements because it's kind of diluted. And other than that, I also take a plant protein, which is green-based, has a lot of energy, support, etc., stuff like that. And where the real bread and butter is, I've replaced a lot of those unnatural supplements. I've replaced those with very healthy vitamins directly, such as a lot of vitamin A and stuff like that. I got my hair, skin, and nails vitamin that I take. I also take another bodybuilder recommended forskolin, which is supposed to really help stabilize, muscle recovery, etc., things like that. I also take, this is a unique one. Not a lot of bodybuilder friends or athlete friends really do this, but I take resveratrol because I researched it. It has a lot of health benefits long term, and I've been trying to put some people onto that. They haven't really got onto it yet. And also turmeric, which is also very good for overall health, inflammatory response, etc., stuff like that. And besides that, I take, of course, the basic fish oil. And one thing I swear by it. Gold liquid multivitamin, source of life, gold. Very, very effective. Very potent. Just a capful is all you need. It's very direct. It's liquid based. And as you can see here, I'm working on a little stir fry that I've been doing. I try to get consistent. I'm not really creative when it comes to cooking, so what I'll do is I'll take like tomatoes, some sausage, cucumbers, onions, and some greens, and I'll stir fry those together. And I'll probably have like, I don't know, a light potato salad with that. I will boil some eggs, and that's basically, I try to keep that sort of a staple meal in between kind of having the base of oatmeal. I have oatmeal that I'll kind of like really stick with, oatmeal and tea. So that's essentially it for that, That's nutrition. Now again, as far as workout routines go, I'll mess around with this bad boy right here. Little reflex bag. Do a lot of resistance training opposed to before. I always tell people, I was a gym rat. I've seen both sides of the fence. I've been the guy in the gym, lifting weight after weight, sitting at the bench for 2 hours, see very little long-term results. This right here will give you more long-term results doing resistance cables than you will get doing weights in the gym for years. Explosive calisthenic workouts. Got your perfect push-up. You can't go wrong there. Getting the benefits of everything. Even got this little secret right here. Resistance shadow boxing equipment. Very tough to use. This is the resistance push-up equipment that I was talking about. Very effective. Better than benching, believe that. And you got the speed bag. And this is actually a very effective speed bag. I was looking for this for years. I didn't even know it existed. And I was looking around, also I saw a sale one day. I got this for like 80% off clearance. Picked it up, took it home. I said, wow, this is exactly what I was looking for. A wall mount speed bag. Then, of course, the bread and butter, elliptical. This is where you. This is basically a carryover from the gym. When I was training hard, like today, I trained all right. You know, I actually felt a little of the old Jokatech today. I wasn't tired, even though I was training super hard. I turned the ante up, turned the intensity up. Still wasn't tired. Finished my workout with a bunch of energy. That's how I used to be, and that's because of this kind of stuff. Cardio training. I used to get on the treadmill and I would do minimum 6 miles, 6 to 10 miles. Then I would get off and then I would hit weights and cardio. And then I would go to the pool to finish it off. As a matter of fact, and sometimes I would do that and then I would do boxing training after that. And I had to pull myself off of the heavy bag. So I mean that was definitely. That's what I'm getting back to now. With the equipment I have here, everything I just showed, you can do exactly that kind of training, believe. There goes my new bad boy, Bach TR200 with a Bach mouthpiece. Got this mouthpiece, so 1.5C. Got it a little while ago. I decided to convert over from the 7C. Wanted to get a little bit of a tighter sound. Had to adjust to it at first because I'm used to the 7C. Been playing with it for so long. There's really very little difference between the two. I mean, there's somewhat of a size difference in the bore. But look at this horn. Beautiful. Cost me a grip. Still got the receipt in here too. I'm not even going to look at it. But it cost a grip. Anyway, I just wanted to adjust some perspective here. I wanted to... There goes a music book I'm learning from. Yeah, I'm actually learning some Star Wars pieces. I know, it's kind of cheesy, but there goes something I'm writing right now. And this is my book of compositions. I wanted to address something, though. And this kind of sparked up from multiple places. But the other day I was online, and I was looking at some videos. I've been getting a kick out of these joke videos that they make on this dude LTG. Street Fighter player who blogs and everything online. I got a lot of respect for the guy. Cool dude. Kind of dude I would definitely get along with. He gets a lot of detractors, but he also has a large fan base. And I was questioning somebody. I said, you know, it's funny because you guys complain about getting booted from his room and, you know, all these antics and whatnot. I said, but yet you guys still follow him in droves. And I said, I'm trying to figure out something for a while now. I said, I've been on YouTube since 2006. I wasn't the first person on YouTube, but I was on a lot longer than many of the people that are famous now. Many of them, many of the people I watch, I've been on longer than they have. And there was a time where I put quite a bit of effort, up until not long ago, to get my stuff out there, to, you know, get some level of notoriety for what I do. Not to have my ego stroke, but just to get my stuff out there, you know. And I've hit nothing but brick walls. I never get the views or respect or anything. And I said, you know, that just feels disproportionate to me. Somebody tried to counter with an argument saying, well, you know what, it helps that he's good at Street Fighter. Now, he's far from the best. He's far from a tournament heavy dude. But he's good. There's no disputing that. But I said, you know, that doesn't quite wash with me because he's no better at Street Fighter than I am at music. If it's about having actual credentials and being actually good at something, then I'd have the level of success he has. So you can't excuse it with that. That sounds like a lame excuse to me. In the end, you know, that would be nice if that was the case, but a lot of times it just comes down to, I think, familiarity. Now, this is one tune right here, Terrorizing Tokyo. I kind of laughed because there was a guy I gave kudos. He wrote a review. I have it in here, a copy of it in here somewhere. He wrote a review for the record that this is on. Standing Still Symphony, right? Now, he bashed it. He was the first review, I believe he was one of the first reviews I got for it. He bashed it in the review. Wish I could pull it up. I'm not going to go through it all. As a matter of fact, that might have been it. That might have been it. I don't want to find it, but he went on a riff talking about, he said something to the effect that in order for music to be music, it has to fit a certain criteria: form, time, rhythm, melody, etc. Right? Now, the thing about it is, anybody who knows music, now I gave him respect because he had the balls to actually give a review. See, the thing about people is that what I don't respect is that everybody seems to have a latent opinion, but no one wants to step forward with the opinion, like they're scared of voicing it, I guess because they'll be revealed through their opinion. But at least he had the nerve to actually do that. But the thing about him that I slammed is that he represents exactly what disgusts me about this generation. He's the new intellect. The new intellect knows virtually nothing about something, but they just stick their nose up in the air and they're an intellect in it. And all you have to do is read his review, and if you know music, you can tell he doesn't. He talks about lack of form, melody, etc. If you listen to the record and you know music, automatically you'll see how revealed he is. This is one of the tunes on it that he slammed as having no form. There's no. Why are there notations for it? Did I make these up? No. If you have any knowledge of music, you'll hear these chords, you'll hear these progressions, you will hear these time signatures in this song. But it's not laid out with a hook and an R&B chorus for an easy, small brain to digest. So he automatically concludes there's no rhythm. Now it's funny, somebody with no knowledge of something determines something to be this or that, and everybody flocks and goes with that opinion. The intellect no longer speaks. It's whatever's the loudest voice. But I just find that funny, just to take that into note. Down there you have my little record collection, which is growing, by the way, growing too much. One of the latest ones I got was this bad boy from a Goodwill. No, it's not the one LCG works at, but this is a good one. And this is one of my new instruments right here. Thought about playing it, but I don't think I want to play it right now. It's a cool little instrument. It's called a melodica by Stag. Let's take this bad boy out. Looks very unassuming, to be sure, but very simplistic, and it is effective. It's the mouthpiece. One thing I do question is the long-term maintenance of it. Can't seem to get a definitive answer on that. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Yeah, that sucks. Still getting used to the position of it and stuff. I know, bad. But it's a cool little instrument. Cool little instrument right there. Working it out. But let's try that on this. Nice clear little box here. Let's check this out. fogged up. So give me a break. But anyway, if you want to see what I can do, check me out on Spotify. You know, maybe if I loosen up, I'll play a little more for you in a little bit. But yeah, this is what it is. This is the new digs. And then I got an electronic drum set. I might bring that out in a little bit. But I am going to get into Monster Hunter because I'm going to review that later when I beat it, if ever. But I did want to touch on it because very unique and annoying game. And really don't know how to feel about it. So, stay tuned. We will be back. Gotta warm up. Now I was going to say we don't have to go too far. Let's check my items. I don't know why the capture is so horrible. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. It's actually horrendous. I'm actually trying to figure out what's wrong right now. But I'm just gonna give you a taste of what I deal with fighting one of these stupid behind monsters. This is actually not even viewable. I'm not understanding why. I'm gonna show you a little quest real quick. I mean, I can't really do any real capturing. This is like anti-capture day. One of the quests is giving me a lot of trouble. I don't know where he is. Next time I find him, he'll kill me. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. I'm not going to continue this capture, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to give it the regular review online, but just there's so many factors to take into account. Just now you saw me take a hot drink. You have to take the temperature into account of where you're going. Then my stamina bar is here. The sharpness of my weapon. Stupid critters that fight for him. There's so much to take into consideration. It's too much. Let's see if I can find the idiot. Probably won't find him. No, I'm not going to find him. No, I did find him. I didn't come prepared, so I'm not going to do much damage to him. But just, here we go. Oh, I didn't bring my sonic bombs. Another thing. If you run underground, you have to be prepared to use something to get him out. Mega damage for that. Mega damage for that just one hit. I dodged that. Now I'm going to try to get him to run into this little cliff over here. I succeeded. Now I'm going to punish him. His friends are going to help him now. Doesn't matter. I've done this to this idiot for hours. Dodged him again. And he hits me without hitting me. Missed. I know how to beat him now, though. Anyway, I'm not going to continue this capture. It's not quality.
Ha 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 ha.